Alright guys, I don't know why, but I decided, since I got a little bit of time right now, and only a little bit, hopefully I'll have enough time, is that I'm going to go ahead and try putting edges on this Vulcan that I got the other day. Again, I traded my P2 to a friend of mine who had this 90-pound Vulcan, and I have plans for it, but let's go ahead and put the edges back on it. It actually has more edges than my P1 did, so I mean I think somebody could use it, but it is very narrow in here in the main working area, and I'm gonna give it a try. So I went out and got some hard facing rod. Hopefully that what I got is enough, because that's $30 worth of rod right there. Crazy. And I actually picked myself up a 250-degree pen, which I think I've forgotten now all the research I did when I resurfaced P2. I thought it was 200 pounds or 200 degrees what we wanted to heat to, but 250 is close enough. What we don't want to do is temper this any more than we need to. And at this point, you know, it's not the most lively anvil in the world. It doesn't have a huge ring to it, but it's got a little bit of a bounce to it still. So hopefully we won't take too much of that away in the process. So the first thing I need to do is get these edges. I hate to cut them out like I did with P1. Let me get a heavy wire wheel on there and see if we can get that thing as clean as possible. Let's see what we can do here. Boy, I tell you, it's close, but I don't think it's good enough. Alright, on the other side, I'm going to make a decision what I'm going to do here. Alright, actually, I think this cleaned up better than I thought it would. I'm okay with over here. I'm okay with over here. I don't want to cut. I don't want to have any straight lines. And again, I may be wrong in my logic there, but that's what I'm going to do. Let's see. I got to get set up here. We need to preheat this area, hopefully without heating the rest of the damn anvil up to I think it was 200 or something in the 200-degree range, something that won't take the temper, or you know, hopefully not temper what's left of this face. And then we'll come back with the I guess I don't know if I'll use my old Lincoln or the TIG I bought also has arc welding. Maybe I'll try that. I've never used it before, and see what we can do about maybe filling that up. Let me give you a close-up of what's going on here. Alright, so you can kind of see what we got to work with on both sides. Alright, I'm going to have to read the book or something because I couldn't get that thing to do diddly squat. So we pulled out the Lincoln. Let's see what we get on this. 175. I think that might work. Okay. Let's hope it works. So now we need to heat this sucker up and get the torch out. Alright, again, I don't know what I'm doing, which is not unusual for Chandler. I'm going to heat that, try to keep, put the block up here, hoping to help sink some of the heat away from where I want. I want that. We're just going to preheat that section. So hopefully that other block will help dissipate some of the heat. Over 400 and we're in trouble. little bit on the hot side. I actually think I want to lay this thing down. Don't hit the table. That might help a little bit. I'm not liking the way it looks. It's not building anything. Still too hot. I'm not liking what I'm seeing, I'll tell you that much. Why is it looking so ugly? Why is it looking so ugly? Come on. Man, I don't remember being such a mess last time. Blew the fucking fuse. Sorry, my jeans on fire. Son of a bitch. Oh, I swear, nothing Chandler does works. Nothing Chandler does works. Why is that fuse blowing so much? Got it cranked right up there. Guess that's the problem. Alright, we're still only 140 down here. So we haven't overheated it much. Might not have warmed it up enough, is what the problem might be. I'll be back. If I were to guess, I didn't warm it up hard enough. We're going to go down the top here a little. Go ahead and grind that off. 200, not over 200 back there. So let me just put a grinder on it and see what happens for a while. Holy tamale. That is not an easy job. We're still less than 100 degrees down the side. Yeah, we're good. Kept the temperature good. I don't know if I can show you. My arms are tired. How's that look? Not too bad, huh? Compared to the other side, not too bad at all. So, a lot of work. Put on a little, grind a little. Put on a little, grind a little until you get it where you want her to be. I hope she holds up well. I hope. Alright, we'll let this thing rest for a second. I'm gonna rest for a second and we'll go ahead and tack the other side. Looks like it's a totally different Anvil now. It really, really does. And over. And, oh. Not too shabby. Alright, so after grinding that, cutting and grinding that off, I still have a couple of holes. I think my Anvil wasn't hot enough to begin with, and that's making the welding go a lot slower. But I just don't want to, I mean, even though the thing is old, I just don't want to heat it up too much, you know? So I'll go back now and just fill in these divots, then we'll come back and see what we can do on this side. Alright, I got the top pretty much flat. All this mess here is what I want to focus on next. So we'll spin this sucker around. Start filling in. I guess you're still in the scene. Start filling in back here. Alright, and then once I get that filled in, I should be able to put an edge on that. That's the plan. By the way, both times before I go back and re-weld, all times, I keep it out. Clean it right out if I can. Well, no. Clean it right out. Period. Any conversation. Alright, we'll see about nipping that off with the angle grinder. See how many holes we have left then. Alright, there she is. Holy crap, did this backside give me this side back here? I have no confidence whatsoever in that backside stain. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what the hell the problem was. But I worked on that sucker for hours and hours, so I guarantee it's no worse than it was, but it may not be as pretty as it looks right now. But yeah, it looks pretty anyway, so we got to accomplish part of the mission was making it look pretty. Edges are nice and clean if they stay the freak on them. I don't know, I had trouble down here like crazy with this thing. Not sure what the heck I did wrong. I'm going to throw a coat of this cheat iron stuff I saw somebody mention, and it works pretty good for cooking these Anvils, and I'll be back to say goodbye. Alright, there she is. Boy, I hope she holds up. I mean, like I said, I certainly didn't cause it any grief. I mean, I didn't do anything, I didn't make it worse than it was. I just had, some of these spots were so freaking deep, and I don't know if this is a cast, I don't know, actually I have no idea. But right now she looks good, and hopefully she'll hold up for somebody. I hope it will anyway. No guarantees on this back side though, for sure. But cleaned her up, and it just looks, certainly gives you much more of a thing to work with, that's for sure, compared to what it was. I don't know if I have any before pictures or not, but I just hope the hell she holds together, and when it gets to the point where somebody's using it, I'll make sure that they let me know, and I'll give you all the feedback in the world, for sure. What the hell's going on with it? Look, a lot of work. Geez, the amount of, you know, it was $40, $30 to almost $40 for the freaking hard round anyway, and then I don't know how many hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 hours of 4 to 5 hours of work, 4.5 hours. and I don't know how many grinding discs, how many grinding wheels. So, but if you don't have a choice and you want to give it a go, hardening rod. I didn't like this rod. I don't know why. It gave me grief. Gave me grief more than that P2 did. There it is. Hopefully it's better off than it was before I started with it. So that's re-edging, I guess I'll call. I won't say restoring because there's an edge on it now. I don't know if it's restored or not. Re-edging an old 90-pound Vulcan Anvil. And you know, it's still a little warm, but I don't think we lost anything at all. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe I didn't get it hot enough for a lot of that welding to be easy. But a lot of grinding. Okay. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed it because I didn't. I'll tell you that. This project I didn't enjoy it, and I don't look forward to doing another one for I hope a long time. But hopefully you got to see, you know, right, wrong, read the comments. No doubt about it. There's 100 of you guys out there, I'm sure, that have done this. And read the comments. You're going to get some good advice from these people. And thank you guys. You know, I don't mention it very often, but a lot of times you guys fill in the gaps. You know, first of all, you answer for me if I don't answer, and second of all, you answer when I can't answer. So thanks for doing that. Definitely read the comments on this one. I'm sure you'll learn something. Thanks for your support. Catch you again. Ciao. If you found this video helpful, educational, maybe even if you just found it entertaining, and you want to support me, you can jump back to my channel. There's a button on the right hand side of the screen called support, and it's kind of like a tip jar. You can go ahead and leave a tip for this video, and that'll help me make some more, I guarantee. Thanks for your support as always.